Alright guys, welcome to We Are HP, all things Harry Potter. This morning we are going to go over all the different ways to navigate the site, just give you guys a forum tour of what's here and what to expect so that you guys get a better understanding of how we're doing things here. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to start with the navigation menu. This whole bar up here at the top is the navigation menu. We'll start over here on the left hand side with the navigation tree. Now a navigation tree allows you to go back and forth easily between different boards and pages. The first thing is the We Are HP name. If you hover over that, it brings up all the main categories that we currently have. Well, at least the ones that are available to you guys, because there's ones that we're working on that aren't ready for viewers. For example, the Hogwarts School, we plan to have that in the future. And a whole roleplay section that will be added later as well. So we've got the Welcome Center, HP Universe, Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, and Interact. Staff Headquarters will be just for staff members, so you don't have to worry about that. If we go into, say, News and Updates, this navigation tree changes. We're in the board News and Updates within the category Welcome Center within the site We Are HP. So you kind of see how that works. If you go back to Welcome Center, it takes you back to the main page to the Welcome Center category. And scroll up a little bit and you'll see that. Same thing if you go into another board. See how the nav tree changed? Alright, let's go back home. And we're going to show you next this part of the navigation bar, which is your main navigation for the website. The site info. Site info is really important. There's a lot of interesting things and fun things on the site info. If you click on it, you get this big, nice mega menu. On the left hand side here we've got We Are HP, which has some basic information about us and the site in general, why we made it, etc. Down here is the theme credits. The theme was originally made by Eli McHale, and myself and Azalis have added some custom modifications. We will continue to add custom modifications as the site is being built. Then we've got, in the second column, we've got a navigation menu. All of these navigation links will be here for you guys except for common rooms, and when we get the newspaper publication for the Daily Prophet and the Hogwarts Express, those will be added to the menu as well, so you'll be able to access those specific publications from this actual menu. Over here we've got updates. Every time we post an announcement or some kind of site update, they will be briefly discussed here with their date. The date will be a link that you can click on to go into the actual announcement to read the full announcement, as the rest of this is just going to be kind of like a brief introduction to it. Over here we have two images. If you're not a user, you will only see one. If you are a user and you're not sorted into a house, you will see this one, and you will also see a banner here that says Get Sorted, and when you click on it, it takes you to creating a sorting ceremony thread where you fill out a bunch of selectable answers and you submit a form, and then a member of our staff will sort you into a house. Once you're sorted into a house, you will have a banner based on which house you are in, and clicking on it like this will take you to your common room. Pretty easy peasy. There will be additional things added to the common room later. Right now we're just going to have the house staff. When we start adding subboards for different things later in the future, you'll have maybe another banner on the other side with more information, but for now this is what we're going to have. Going back into site info, this image right here currently says Quidditch and it's not linked to anything. This image is going to change based on what is current on the site. If we are having a house debate or a house role-playing contest or a Quidditch match, that's the banner that's going to be there, and it's going to be there for the duration of each match. So you'll know if we're working on Quidditch, debate, or role-playing. That's pretty simple. If you click on it, when there's an event happening, it'll take you to that thread for spectators to watch or for players to actually partake in. And during an actual match, if there's a thread for an actual debate, roleplay, or Quidditch game, only the players who are in the match are able to post in that thread. Everybody else is considered a spectator, and there will be a spectator thread also available to you guys So you can kind of, root for your team and make comments and all that other fun stuff. In order to get things kicking with this, we are going to need a Madam Hooch and 2 additional staff-like people to run the debate and role-playing. So if you guys are interested in any of those 3 things, make sure you send a private message to Tag and let her know. It'll also be included in the staff application, so if you wanted to just apply for that, you'll be able to do that once we get staff applications up and rolling. Moving forward, I'm logged into the forum, so it says hello Tag. If you're not logged in, I think it'll just say hello or please join or something like that. When you're logged in and you click on this, it brings down a drop-down menu that lets you go to your profile, lets you edit your settings, go to admin if you're an administrator, or if you're a moderator that has global powers, and log out. Profiles. Profiles are pretty straightforward. It has your information right here, your social information, messenger information. You can view a user's recent posts and recent threads. Over here to the right, you'll have people you're following and people who follow you. People who you are following that follow you back become your friends. You just go to their profile and there's a little follow button that'll appear right here and you just click on it to follow them. You can update your status, which is pretty neat. View activity, stuff like that. This banner here is called a cover photo, and you can add the full URL to an image you'd like to use as a cover photo in your edit settings under the personal tab if you wish to have a cover photo. And then here of course is the avatar. Again, you do it through the edit settings and make sure you're on the avatar tab and you can add an avatar. We highly suggest that you do not use the avatar creator, and we highly suggest that you use the upload linked image and link an image as opposed to uploading it so it doesn't skew or blur it and it looks correct. The image size for avatars should be approximately 200 by 200 pixels. Just to look at edit settings, it puts you on the personal tab automatically, and down here where it says profile cover image, that's exactly where you would put your URL for the image. Another quick thing, we recommend that you make sure that you select a gender, and when you go to privacy, you need to make sure gender visibility is turned on. And the reason that we ask you guys to do this is because we determine you can select whichever sex you want, whether you want to be a witch or a wizard, but selecting gender visibility will have witch or wizard posted in your mini profile throughout the site, as well as your regular forum profile. And it's a Harry Potter related thing, so we ask that you guys set a gender and make it visible. Over here we've got the notifications icon. The notifications icon, when you have a new notification, it'll put a number about right over here to tell you how many you have. You'll get you get notifications if people quote you, tag you, send you a message, or if there's anything that needs your attention and you're notified, that's where you will go to get it. When you click on it and you have a notification, it'll take you to your notifications tab on your profile. I don't have any right now, so it doesn't do that. But notifications will look like this, and it'll have a new icon next to each one that's new so that you can see what's what. And if it's a thread that they tagged you in and you click on it, it'll take you to that post so that you can see what they said and all that fun stuff. Then of course you got the search icon, which is pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to search the forum. And then you've got the mail icon. The mail icon will have a number next to it, just like the alert notification icon, if you have a new private message from any member on the site. Now, we will be sending out mass private messages. The staff will, for certain things, like when we open Quidditch tryouts or house team tryouts, or there's a major update and we're going to be down for a while, or something like that. If you get messages, like I said, there will be a little number there, icon to tell you. Just click on it, it takes you to your inbox, and you can see all your messages if you have any. And then this last part currently has recent threads, recent posts, and participated. So recent threads would be the recent threads that have been added to the site, recent posts would be the latest posts, and participated would be any thread that you've recently participated in that has a new post in it. So you can go through and look at those lists to see if there's anything you might want to add or say. Alright, so for that, I think we're done with the menu. Let's move forward here, go back to the home. In the mega menu where it says common rooms, we may add that in for everybody, but we haven't yet decided. Only people in certain houses will be able to access their common rooms, so even if you can see them all, you still will only be able to access yours. I'm going to go ahead and show you the page. Because if we add the link, you're going to get this page right here. And once we get everything straight, you'll be able to click on your little icon and it'll take you to the appropriate common room. If you try to click on a different one that's not your common room, it won't let you get in. So that's just a neat little feature we're going to add here in the near future. Alright, so this little section right here, the Daily Owl. Every day or every couple days this is going to be updated with some kind of announcement or news, and it'll be linked to and you'll be able to go and read the full thing. But watch this for some important things. Some of it might not be important, but a lot of it's going to be important. Just keep an eye on that because it will be changing. And then, of course, you got your regular forum. If we go down to HP Universe and go into books, there's a bunch of books that you guys can discuss. Films, you can discuss the films. Games. Games, I mean like Harry Potter, Legoland, or whatever for console, or whatever games there are for Harry Potter. It's all Harry Potter related. The Hogwarts Castle and Grounds is pretty straightforward. The Great Hall is an important board. When you go inside, you have 4 banners. In the near future, we're going to add some custom code that will populate the house point totals for everybody in each house and put that total up here in these banners so that you guys can keep track of who's got the most points at the end of a season or school year. Whoever has the most points will win the house cup by way of an icon going in their profile and mini profile. And there might be some other pretty cool prizes as well. If you need to know how to earn house points, you need to check out our frequently asked questions guide, and at the very bottom is the site related stuff, and you should be able to find it there. We will also have common room tables, we'll have house tables stickied in this area for Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Gryffindor, and Hufflepuff. They will all be color coded, and everybody will be able to post in everybody's little dining table, but it's just a place to kind of say hi to your friends and chit chat, and there's nothing specific about it. You can also play forum games in the Great Hall. You can talk about anything for the most part within reason. It's kind of like a general chat board, but it also allows for role playing in the Great Hall and other things. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're running around. And you'll notice that some of the boards have different headers. We did that on purpose. Let's see, we got Dumbledore's office. It's actually Dumbledore's office. Hagrid's hut. The Quidditch pitch. All the main Hogwarts Castle and Grounds have custom images. And then down here we've got arts and graphics, fan fiction, contests and events, and off topic. Arts and graphics is where people can show off their fan art. For critique, set up one thread per user for a portfolio to show off all their collections. They can just keep adding to it. And then we'll have art and graphic challenges that will earn house points for participation and winning. We'll do the same thing for fan fiction, and other contests and events. So be looking out for contests and events because those are going to be fun and we're going to have a blast. And then that's all that. Down here at the bottom, we have the Forum Information Center. It tells you how many threads there are, how many posts, last updated thread and by who, how many members there are, who the newest member is, and how the most users that were ever online. Down here we've got the users online with a I know there's a word for it. Anyway, if person's in Gryffindor, then they will be in red, Hufflepuff in gold, Slytherin in green, and Ravenclaw in blue. Admins will have a coffee cup next to them, and any other type of staff member will have a star unless they are a professor, in which they'll have a little person icon next to them. We are currently looking for professors as we want to start building a Hogwarts. However, until we start getting enough interest in that, that is on hold. Down here we have the affiliate section, and our affiliates are going to work a little differently than other sites. We don't mind affiliating with other sites, but we are not an advertising forum, and so members have to pay to add an affiliate. And when I say pay, I don't mean real money. They will use house points to put an affiliate up there for 30 days. And that amount has yet to be determined. And actually, it won't be house points. It'll be galleons when we install the monetary system. But every 30 days, a certain amount will have to be paid to keep an affiliate banner down here at the bottom. So if you guys have questions about that, go ahead and post them in the site support section. Alright, I think that about covers it for now. Pretty easy to navigate, pretty easy to understand. If you have questions, you know where to post them. And we'll be doing another video later when we add more stuff so that you guys can see kind of what's going on and all that fun stuff. Have a good one.